tooth extraction, because I do take anti-inflammatories on a daily basis, you know, not necessarily by choice, but just, you know, getting through life as we do. But it's also, we've got a cleaning today special, and this is, a lot of us think spring detox, spring cleaning. This, as you said, Andrew, is a liver detox product that actually a lot of your customers ask you to do.
Well, what the product is really intended to be is a milk thistle product standardized for Silymarin. And what we've also done is we've also bonused it with a bit of turmeric and a bit of artichoke extract, both of which have demonstrated benefits in terms of liver detoxification. And that's something we need to focus on, because obviously we're these living organisms. Each of the cells in our body is engaged in a lot of chemistry. We eat all these different foods, and regardless of what those foods are, drugs or medicines, alcohol we put in our body, we process all of those chemicals. And the liver inherits all of that fallout, all of that. It's kind of the toxic waste dump of our body. But it's in the middle of our body, so it needs to be able to detoxify and basically break down all those compounds, get rid of them. And that's dirty work. And that's why milk thistle, Silymarin, another ingredient, if you want to do a little fun research online, and I'm talking about even scientific research, not research where people are talking about it as an ingredient in a supplement, but where scientists and researchers, physicians, are talking about the role that milk thistle, standardized for Silymarin, plays in liver health. And if you read that research, that science, you'd never want to go a day without it.
It's so true, and no kidding. If you read those reviews, they read like love letters. I mean, this, of course, partnering, I do take both of these. You know, I'm in a situation where I know my liver is burdened and challenged, and I do have to do liver tests on a pretty regular basis. You read some of those reviews where people are talking about the phosphatidylcholine, and they have their liver tests and they see those liver numbers drop and really get better. Andrew gives you the tools. He really does. And you know, I always say things in life are guided, and you are watching this show for a reason. This was a late breaking edition. I feel partially responsible for that, because Andrew knows I think I'm his number one fan, but most certainly when it comes to this product.
Well, You're not unique. I think when you look at the statistics that, for whatever reasons, I think once we get over the age of 35, most Americans are taking multiple prescription drugs over the course of a year. And with each added decade, we add more medications. So we either take those and just throw up our hands and figure, what the heck, we need to take them. The consequences are what they are. But there are things we can do to make sure that we get the benefits from the medications and minimize the side effects and minimize the risks.
And I mean, well said as always. Just as a friendly reminder, well, in fact, I forgot to mention, in addition to this being one of only 2 shows that Andrew is doing, and the 5 Flex Pay, which expires on all of those sizes, online or offline on hsn.com, but we're also doing free shipping. So I mention that because Andrew knows I like to send your products across the miles. I think these are just the most loving gifts that we can give in any time in history. So we'll even pay to send it to somebody that you love and care about. If you know that they're burdening their liver, maybe they are taking prescription medication, maybe you're looking at augmenting kind of that nutritional spring detox.
Might be alcohol, or I mean, you know, some people might have habits they can't modify, but as long as they have habits they can't modify, maybe there are things they can do to minimize the harm. And it's just, with phosphatidylcholine, even if you never drank a drop of alcohol, never had to take a single medication, so when we're talking liver antioxidant extracts and phosphatidylcholine, the 2 essentials for our liver, that the liver is still the hardest working organ in your body, even if you have never anything going wrong, you ate a perfect diet, never had to take medications, and never drank a drop of alcohol. That kind of underscores the burden that our liver is faced with over the course of our lifetime, and I think it deserves a little thank you. And our PC, our liver antioxidant extracts, are the perfect way to do so.
They are indeed. And, you know, like I said, I'm trying to keep police myself, because I really could talk about this the entire hour, but we've got a lot of things to get to, so we're going to keep the train rolling here. Actually, we're moving along. We're talking about good liver health, and certainly in addition